Chapter 2, Meet the Sounds. Let's dive into the wonderful world of sounds. As we learn to read, it's important to understand how letters make sounds. This is the first step in becoming a fantastic reader. In this section, we will focus on 5 short vowels and 5 easy consonants. Are you ready to meet them? Let's start. We have 5 special vowels. A, E, I, O, and U. These letters are like the stars of our sound show. They are called short vowels because they make quick sounds. Just listen carefully. When you say the letter A, it sounds like R. Can you hear it? A is for apple. Let's say it together. A is for apple. A apple. Great job. Now, let's move on to the letter E. It makes a sound like they. Can you say it? E is for egg. Let's say it together. E is for egg. E egg. Wonderful. Next up is the letter I, which sounds like D. I is for igloo. Let's try it. I is for igloo. I igloo. Now, let's meet the letter O. It makes the sound O. O is for octopus. How about we say it together? O is for octopus. O octopus. Fantastic. Finally, we have the letter U, which sounds like A. U is for umbrella. Let's say it as a team. U is for umbrella. U umbrella. You did an amazing job with the vowels. Now, let's meet our 5 easy consonants, B, M, T, S, and D. These letters help us make words sound complete and fun. Let's start with the letter B. It makes a sound like boo. B is for the ball. Can you say it with me? B is for ball. B ball. Great. Next is the letter M. It sounds like ma. M is for mat. Let's say it together. M is for mat. mat. Now, let's move to the letter T. It makes a sound like to. T is for the top. Say it with me. T is for top. T top. You're doing so well. Next is the letter S, which sounds like SSS. S is for the sun. Can we say it together? S is for sun. SS sun. Last but not least, we have the letter D. It sounds like duh. D is for dog. Let's say it. D is for dog. D dog. Now, we have met all our short vowels and easy consonants. Let's practice using them in some fun CVC words. Remember, CVC stands for consonant vowel consonant. These are words that are simple and easy to sound out. Let's start with the word bat. It has the letters B, A, and T. Can you hear the sounds? B says boo, A says ah, and T says too. Let's say the word together, bat. Great! Now, let's try the word mat. It has M, A, and T. M says ma, A says ah, and T says too. Let's say it together, mat. You're getting the hang of it. Next up is dog. It has D, O, and G. D says d, O says o, and G says goo. Together, let's say dog. Fantastic! How about the word sun? It has S, U, and N. S says ESSS, U says da, and N says na. Let's say it together, sun. You're doing so well with these words. Now let's practice building our listening memory. When you hear a sound, try to say the word that goes with it. For example, if I say the boo, what word do you think of? Yes. Bull. Let's try again. If I say ma, what word do you think of? Right again. Mat. You are getting very good at this. Now, let's practice some sentences using our CVC words. Here's one. The bat is big. Can you say it with me? The bat is big. Great work. Let's try another one. The dog is red. Can you say it? The dog is red. You're doing amazing. Now, let's try to use the word sun. Here's a simple sentence. The sun is hot. Can you say it out loud? The sun is hot. Fantastic job! As we learn these sounds and words, remember to listen carefully. When you hear a sound, try to connect it to the letters we just learned. It will help you become a better reader. You've done such a great job learning these short vowels and easy consonants. You're one step closer to reading all the wonderful stories out there. Keep practicing, and soon you'll be ready to read on your own. Now, let's take a little break and think about what we've learned. We met our 5 short vowels, A, E, I, O, U. We also met our 5 easy consonants, B, M, T, S, and D. We practice making CVC words and sentences. And we learned that listening to sounds is very important for reading. You are becoming an excellent reader. Keep up the great work, and let's get ready to continue our journey in learning to read. Let's dive into the wonderful world of sounds. Learning to read begins with understanding how letters come together to make words. In this section, we will explore CVC words, which are special little words made up of a consonant, a vowel, and another consonant. These words are like building blocks that help us create sentences and stories. Are you ready? Let's sound it out together. First, let's look at some CVC words that start with the letter B. The letter B makes a sound like a buzzing bee, boo. When we put B with vowels and another consonant, we create words that we can use every day. One of our first CVC words is bat. A bat is a funny, flapping creature that comes out at night. It has wings, just like a bird. Let's say it together, bat. B-A-T. Can you hear the sounds? The B tells us it starts with a buzz, followed by the short R sound, and then it ends with a T sound. Now, let's use it in a sentence. The bat is big. Look at the picture of the bat flying in the night sky. Next, we have the word cat. What a friendly little animal. Cats purr when they are happy. Let's pronounce it, cat. C-A-T. The starting sound is a C like a cool cat, followed by the shorter, and it ends with a T. Try saying it aloud. The cat is small. Look at that adorable cat curled up in a ball. Now, let's hop over to the letter M and discover the word mat. A mat is something we can find at the door of a house. It's where we wipe our feet when we come inside. Let's break it down together, mat. M-A-T. That M sounds like a soft hum, doesn't it? And then we have our short sound, finishing with O-T. Let's use it in a sentence. The mat is red. Isn't it bright and cheerful? Next, we'll learn about dog. Dogs are such loyal friends. They wag their tails when they are happy. Let's sound it out. Dog. D-O-G. The D starts with a delightful sound, then the O makes a short sound, and we finish with a G, like a gentle growl. Now, how about a sentence? The dog is fun. Look at that playful puppy chasing its tail. Now, let's look at the word sun. The sun is what gives us light and warmth during the day. Let's say it together, sun. S-U-N. The S starts with a soft whisper, followed by the short U and ends with an N sound. Let's make a sentence. The sun is bright. Can you see how bright the sun shines in the sky? Let's keep going. Now we're going to learn about the word red. Red is a color we see everywhere. Let's sound it out. Red. R-E-D. The R starts with a nice roll, then we have the short E and it finishes with a D sound. How about a sentence? The red ball is big. Look at that bouncy red ball ready to be played with. Another fun word is sit. To sit is what we do when we want to rest. Let's say it together, sit. S-I-T. The S starts with a soft sound, then we have the short I, and it ends with a DT. Let's use it in a sentence. I sit on the mat. Can you see someone sitting peacefully? Now, let's move to the letter T and find the word bat. Wait, we already know this one. Let's remember how to say it. Bat. B-A-T. It's fun to see how we can use letters in different ways to create words. Next on our list is the word mud. Mud is what we get when it rains, and it makes the ground soft and squishy. Let's sound it out. Mud. M-U-D. The M starts like a soft hum, the short U is next, and it ends with a D. Let's use it in a sentence. The mud is wet. Can you picture the puddles after a rainstorm? Now let's think about the word fan. Fans help us stay cool when it's hot outside. Let's sound it out together. Fan. F-A-N. The F starts with a flutter, followed by the short A, and it finishes with an N sound. How about a sentence? The fan is on. Can you feel the cool breeze? We've made a great list of CVC words. Each one helps us learn how to sound out letters and form words. Remember, practice is key. Try to say each word out loud and picture it in your mind. You can even try to draw the pictures to go along with the words you've learned. Now, let's put our CVC words together in a fun little story. Picture this. Ben has a bat. The bat is red. Ben hits the ball. The ball is big. The sun is bright. Ben runs to the mat. The dog is happy. Can you see everything happening in your mind? It's like a little movie. As you read each word and sentence, think about the sounds you make. Listen to the rhythm of the words as you read them out loud. Soon, you'll be able to read them all by yourself. Every time you read a CVC word, you're taking another step toward becoming an amazing reader. Keep practicing, and remember to have fun while you learn. The more you read, the more stories you can create and share. So, let's keep exploring the world of sounds and words together. Listening is a wonderful skill that helps us understand the world around us. In this part of our adventure, we will focus on building our listening memory. This means we will practice listening to sounds and words, so we can remember them and use them when we read. Are you ready? Let's start. Imagine you are in a big, friendly classroom filled with vibrant colors and cheerful pictures. You can hear the sounds of laughter and excitement all around you. But wait! What's that sound? It's the sound of the letter A, making its special noise. Listen closely. When we say A, it sounds like the first part of the word apple. Let's say it together, A apple. Fantastic! Now, let's try some more letters. Here's the letter B. Can you hear it? BB ball. That's right. A ball is round and fun to play with. Now, let's combine our listening skills with our new sounds. I will say a word, and you can repeat it after me. Ready? A is for apple. A apple. B is for ball. B ball. Now it's your turn. I want you to say the letter and the word together. If you find it tricky, that's okay. Just take your time and listen again. Listening helps us remember how to say the words correctly. Each time we hear the sounds, we are training our ears and our brains. This is how we build our listening memory. Let's move on to some CVC words. Remember, CVC stands for consonant, vowel, consonant. They are special words that help us learn how letters come together to make sounds. Let's listen to some CVC words now. First, listen to the word cat. Can you hear the sounds? C cat. C is the first sound, A is the middle sound, and T is the last sound. Let's say it together. C cat. Excellent. How about dog? Listen carefully. D dog. Can you hear the sounds? D is the first sound, O is the middle sound, and G is the last sound. Let's say it together too. D dog. Well done. Now, let's try to build some sentences using our CVC words. I'll say a sentence, and you can listen and repeat after me. The cat is big. Now it's your turn. The dog is small. Listen to these sentences carefully. Each time you hear a word, think about the sounds in it. You can even close your eyes and imagine what the cat or dog looks like. This will help you remember the words better. When you picture the words in your mind, it makes listening even more fun and effective. Now, let's take a moment to play a little game. I will say a CVC word, and you have to guess what it is. Ready? Here's your first clue. I am something that can fly. I have wings, and I say bat. What am I? Yes. That's right, it's a bat. Let's try another one. I am something red, and I can be round. I am also a fruit. I say tomat. What am I? Yes. It's a mat. Great job. These games not only help us practice our listening but also allow us to connect the sounds to fun images in our minds. Another way to build our listening memory is to listen to short stories. Stories are full of sounds and words that we can learn from. As you listen to the words in a story, try to focus on the sounds of each word. For example, let's listen to a very short story, Ben Has a Dog. The dog is big. Ben plays with his dog. Now, let's think about the words we heard. What was the first word? That's right. Ben. And what was the second word? Has. Fantastic. When you listen to stories, your brain becomes a sponge, soaking up all the words and sounds. The more you listen, the better you become at remembering them. You can even ask someone to read a story to you. As they read, try to repeat the words after them. This is a great way to practice your listening memory. Let's not forget about our feelings. When we listen to words, we can also hear the emotions behind them. For example, when I say, "The dog is happy," can you hear how happy that sounds? You can almost imagine the dog wagging its tail. Now, let's practice with some emotions. I'll say a sentence, and you can listen and show me how it feels. Ready? Alex is sad. Now, frown and show your sad face. Tom is excited. Now, jump up and down with excitement. Feelings are important too. They help us understand stories better. When we listen and connect the sounds with emotions, we become better readers and listeners. Finally, let's remember that listening is like a superpower. The more you practice, the stronger your listening memory becomes. You can use your new listening skills to read stories, talk to friends, and even share your own adventures. So let's recap. We learned about the sounds of letters, practiced CVC words, and even explored how emotions can change the way we listen to stories. Each of these activities helps us build our listening memory, making us better readers. Remember, every time you listen, you are training your brain to remember the sounds and words. So keep practicing, and soon you will be ready for the next step in your reading journey. Aren't you excited? Let's keep this fun going and continue to explore the wonderful world of sounds together. Chapter 2, Meet the Sounds. Let's dive into the wonderful world of sounds. As we learn to read, it's important to understand how letters make sounds. This is the first step in becoming a fantastic reader. In this section, we will focus focus on 5 short vowels and Chapter 2, Meet the Sounds. Let's dive into the wonderful world of sounds. As we learn to read, it's important to understand how letters make sound. Chapter 2, Meet the Sounds. Let's dive into the wonderful world of sounds. As we learn to read, it's important to understand how letters make sounds. This is the first Chapter 2, Meet the Sounds. Let's dive into the wonderful world of sounds. As we learn to read, it's important to understand how letters make sounds. Chapter 2, Meet the Sounds. Let's dive into the wonderful world of sounds. As we learn to read,